Okay, it's day 112. This is part 4, and we've got some senators looking like they're leaving now. Maybe there won't be a vote today on the budget bill. It looks like Rand Paul may have introduced a late amendment to cap the budget, which I can see his point, $160 billion increase on the Republican side and $131 billion increase on the domestic side. So that's pretty astonishing increase. The story that kind of resurfaced from 2016, speaking of senators, a senator from California, Kamilla, was they had this weird Freemasons group. And this is that Navy Intel kind of Masonic group that is resurfacing in America over the last 8 to 9 years when Hillary became Secretary of State. This group, we got a senator coming this way. I think we got some action. So anyway, kind of this weird group, kind of almost a brown shirts kind of in feel, paramilitary. And one of the guys was named Henry, I believe. His name was David Henry. Did you get an ID there? Some kind of Grand Master, whatever. But there is this kind of Navy Intel, Freemasons, weird paramilitary organization that Hillary has. There's these SES folks, these senior executive service folks actually own these things. They have names like First American Security and Always American Eagle in the Sun Security. And they're kind of like, I would call them blue shirts. So it's almost like a TSA, although their shirts kind of look like the TSA. And it's a group of a family, usually of about 50 to 60 people. And it's perfect for drug running. It's the perfect color of law. You know, the Nazis are the same way. When they got into South America, they needed to run and get something going in terms of money. They started running drugs through Cuba with the Hellawell plan. And it kind of reminds me of the same thing. It had that color of law feel that they didn't used to have with MS-13 in the LA area with the Crips and Bloods and so forth. So it's almost like the Crips and Bloods got older and got better t-shirts or better security shirts. And now they're running the color of law operations in these major metropolitan cities, especially near ports. Now I'm also including Kansas City in that as a port, St. Louis as a port, the Skyport in Phoenix and so forth. But wherever there are those kind of federal trade ports and federal trade protection, it seems to be that's where the concentration of this Navy stuff is. And you have to go back to Carter Page. And again, no one in Washington seems to drill down. Carter Page being a member of the Hillary Clinton campaign team, transition team, Armed Services Committee team, and then he goes on to the Pentagon to work in nuclear nonproliferation. So I don't know what the hard part of this is. You just drill down to a couple of Google searches and find out he's been a part of the Clinton camp in terms of DOD and the Navy intel for a long time, as long as Bannon. So we'll follow it along. We haven't got the memo yet from down at the White House, but we're waiting for that as well. So we'll see. We'll keep you posted as things occur.